Hi, my name is Karen Slusher, and this is my presentation for Special Education for Emerging Leaders. Just a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Colorado, and I've been teaching for 13 years. I've been teaching a slew of different subjects. I've been teaching English, journalism, student leadership, yearbook, newspaper. Um, right now, I'm currently splitting my time between teaching three different classes and then being a part-time administrator. And within that, I oversee the clubs and activities parts of our school, along with the communication component. I work in the Cherry Creek School District, and I teach at a school called Eagle Crest High School. There are about 2,800 students and about 160 teachers in our school. So with that, we get definitely a variety of needs, but also a variety of talents. When I'm not teaching, I'm a major sports fanatic. I'm waiting to see how the Rockies do and if they can make it into the playoffs this year. And I'm a definite outdoor lover. As far as my school goes in terms of the facilitation of teaching and learning for students with special needs, our school is really focused on the aspect of accessibility and the building of independence for students of all levels, all needs. We really work to make sure that we provide proper support systems both for the students and for the teachers who are working with students who have special needs. All of our teachers are trained in terms of modifying assignments to meet the needs of every single student, but at the same time too, it's maybe not always enough in terms of what we know we need to do versus what we actually do. That department is currently revisiting the goals of their program. So they've been kind of going through an overhaul of what they've been doing. They've been asked to kind of make some changes and to make sure that we really are meeting the needs of the students in our school. Our school does have a large population of high autistic needs. And then we also have an immersion program where we have our wheelchair-bound students for the district. We have quite a few of those students here in our school, and just really significant needs. We redid our portion of the building that addresses those students about 5 years ago. We also have what we call Algebra 1X classes and English 9, 10, and 11 support classes, where we have a mainstream math or English teacher in those classes, along with another teacher who is more trained in terms of meeting the needs of those kids. So we really have a good student-to-teacher ratio in that class or in those classes. As far as my practices go for TL1E, I really work to make sure that I'm providing my lessons in multiple formats. I've been kind of in a different position just because of what I teach. I don't see very many high need students in my classes. I work to make sure that all of my materials are accessible to them in either Google Classroom or in Schoology, which is our online platform. And then we really do make sure too that the students are given the opportunity to be independent on their projects. I work to make sure that I'm pacing everything correctly for them and that I'm also modeling the things that they're doing in there. And then last year I was given the opportunity to work for a semester with one of our high needs intensive learning classes to actually help them produce their own yearbook. So without very much training, I was kind of thrown into teaching that group of students, and it was really an eye-opening experience for me in terms of providing what they need. As far as my action plan for improvement goes, I really think that within our school, the biggest thing that we can do is enhance our communication and provide opportunities for our mainstream teachers to make sure that they understand what the type of teaching looks like that we're being asked to do to support our students with special needs. I would love to see different videos that really show in action the teaching styles that really help those students. And then I would also love to see from our teachers a different kind of communication from one year to the next. So in terms of continuation, I would love to see teachers at the end of the year filling out a specific form for students with significant needs, so students who either have an IEP or a 504, because the teachers who are working with them are really the ones who should best identify what works and what doesn't in the classroom. And so for them to be able to fill out a form that's then passed along to the teacher who has that student the next year, that creates an open sense of communication for what the needs are. As far as funding goes, it would probably be based around curriculum development pay for the teachers who are creating any sort of video tutorial for educational strategies. But time would be the only other concern for teachers who complete the forms. So if teachers have a significant number of forms to complete, that would definitely take a good portion of time at the end of the school year for them. That's my plan for improvement, and I'm excited to see where this class goes.